everyone. Well, it's Halloween, and I don't get a chance to dress up that much anymore. And you may not know this about me, but I was a little obsessed with creating elven costumes a few years ago. And so, what better time to do that than 2 days for Halloween? So, welcome to our spin into stillness. I am Reverend Robin Nashak, aka the Spiritual Spinister. I thought of myself as an elven king tonight. My ears fell off right before I started, so I decided to just go without because they're on the floor somewhere. So, thank you for joining us this evening. And this is that time of the week that we choose to be still. And in that stillness, we choose to listen to what we hear or what we are being communicated in that stillness, because this is a time that I consider us uh, communicating with our divine me, that part of the universe that exists within all of us, that is the source, the power that has created us and that lives and works through us. And we do that by setting an intention. And I like to set that intention by writing it down because I think it's important to give voice to our desires, to give voice to those intentions, and thereby, as we speak them, so do we articulate them to the world around us. So do we speak those words to ourselves and then can hold ourselves accountable for them. If we were in person, I would invite you to uh, charge your intention by meditating with it. And then afterwards, invite you to bring it up to me. And then from there, we would send it into the flames, into a burning bowl, because we've set our intention, we've been specific with our voice, and then we release our attachment to that intention. So, if you keep a meditation journal, which I am now starting to do, you can track your intentions each week and see how they all work together to bring forth what you've intended, what your desires are. And so I write two now for me. I write the one that I am going to toss into the flames, and I also write the one that I am uh, putting in my meditation journal. And then because I like the idea of us all throwing our intentions into the flames, I'm going to write another slip of paper that says everyone's intentions. And that way, that will serve as a proxy for all the intentions that we've set. So, you know the drill. I bet you do. So, let's set those intentions now. Everyone's intentions now. So this is serving as the proxy for all of the intentions that are being set. And that is whether you are watching the recorded version of this or whether you are watching this on the live stream, because your energy, regardless of when you join this meditation, is being added to the energy of the community. And so that gives me a great reminder to like and subscribe. You want to like wherever, like the video, and then, of course, subscribe to wherever you are watching this meditation on, and say hello in the comments, please. I'm really trying to get community going and would love to hear from you about how this is going for you without being specific, maybe how your intentions are working for you, how combining them each week, or how keeping this practice is helping, and something that is helping you to move forward. So please feel free to comment after you've liked and subscribed, all the things. And let's move on to our part two of our three-part meditation process. We're going to draw a card from the Star Codes Astro deck. I love this deck. We've been really very fortunate at getting some cards we haven't had before and some new messages. I think that's very exciting. These cards, I think, are really, really easy to understand. They're a great kind of starter oracle card set. Again, you don't have to believe in the mysticism of the cards, but you can think of them and the messages that we are going to discover as we pick a card and read about it. Uh, think of it as a creative prompt. There's going to be some art that you're going to look at on the card. You're going to hear me read more about what the card means and what its message is for us this evening. And all of that adds up to more information about how you can make that intention that you have come to fruition. So think of it as a prompt, a creative prompt. Maybe it'll pull you out of being stuck or feeling stuck, because we're never really stuck. We just have to remind ourselves that we're not. And these cards are a great way to do that. So I am going to shuffle and then draw the top cards so that we all know that I'm choosing that card from the top. I'm not going to reach into the deck and choose my intuitive decision or choice. I am going to reach in. I'm sorry, I'm going to reach at the top. You can see that I'm drawing that top card, which serves as all of our answer, all of our insight for each one of our individual intentions. So I think we're ready. So our top card for tonight is, again, using some elven magic, card is interesting. Okay, so we have had this card. I love this card. This is the Tree of Life. The card is Imam Koelai, and the message is root, root. So let's put the card where you can see it. Let's look at that beautiful Tree of Life and all the images in it. If you look closely, you can see there's a person in the center with hands raised. We've got the roots going into the sky. I love this card. It's a beautiful card. It's about being rooted. I am wearing a tree themed crown that I have made. I have got a tree themed scepter and wand that I made to correspond with my outfit. So I don't know, folks. Look, those roots look very, very similar. So let's see what Imam Koelai has to say. And remember, you may have had this, or you may have had this card in response to your message before, but tonight it means whatever relates to the intention that you sent. And it's been a while since we've had this card too. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. It's nice, strong spine. The strong central root under a tree through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky, the Imam Coeli, or I see, points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. The action of this card, look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure. What creates sanctuary for you? Investigate the foundation and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean into the habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn and present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The I see also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. The challenge of this card, unconscious patterns from your personal history, may underlie the situation and need excavation. The gift of this card: build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's get comfortable and begin to meditate on these roots. So we're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths together. I'm going to leave the card up for you so that you can look at it whenever you would like. And we're going to fill our entire body with air. So let's breathe in and hold and exhale slowly, more slowly than you did when you inhaled. Good. Again, in, hold, exhale. On this last one, you can close your eyes. So take that deep breath, inhale, hold, and exhale as you allow your eyes to close. And the card remains up for you to see if you so choose or would like to remind yourself. And so as our breath begins to return to a natural and comfortable state, so we're breathing in and out with intention. And as we do, let us imagine our bodies beginning to relax. And we're going to relax from our feet all the way up. But this time, let's imagine our feet as our body relaxes, transforming into roots. Our feet and our legs. And as we feel our body relax and our pain dissipate and our discomfort just be put on hold, as we move through our body becomes roots and then begins to root into the ground. Imagine your whole body relaxing more and more as you slowly become a tree. All the way up through your strong torso, you feel that trunk solidly. And out through your arms, which now become elongated, twisted branches. As your fingertips reach more and more out and up. The branches remain bare. We are in the fall season. And the roots underneath us twist and turn and entangle themselves with one another as they go deeper and deeper. Until we realize that what they've broken through is not the earth, but the top of the sky. Our tree that we have become is rooted in the sky, and those roots fall deep into the sky, down and down and down. And we realize that we are in a beautiful, safe forest of all of this community. We are with all trees. We are still within ourselves as we allow the divine me to communicate with us. That divine me is the divinity uniquely expressed through each of us as these trees, but connected underneath as a collective consciousness, as a collective energy. Since tonight is about root, let us begin to feel those roots tingle with energy. And as we think about our intention, let us think about something that is rooted deep within us, that is informing us of how we are reaching or getting closer to our intention. Feel that rooted energy coming from something that was formative in our lives. It's a rooted experience that is informing us directly, but that also has an answer to getting even closer to meeting that intention. Even if that root cause, as it were, is something that is difficult or challenging, or even from a past trauma, a formative experience. Tonight, with safety and love and compassion, compassion. We see more clearly than ever before how that experience has the opportunity to positively guide us forward. It is part of our root. We can't not have it be part of our root. And so tonight, as we reach with our branches, as we hold strong and steadfast in our trunk, we can safely, lovingly, and compassionately understand how this rooted experience informs us and can help us now. Feel the closure that comes from this understanding and the sense of excitement and anticipation that comes from this understanding. Greet that divine me, that presence that speaks uniquely to us and through us. Yet is connected by the roots that extend underneath all of us, sharing information, sharing experience that unites us and helps us understand. And let us feel the energy surge from our roots, lighting it up and moving through our entire trunk and branches as we extend out and up with strength, with clarity, with compassion and understanding. Feel the energy burn without igniting. Feel it calm our anxieties and pains and give us strength and motivation and inspiration as we begin to release ourselves from this tree of our imagination. Imagine those roots and branches untwisting and retracting and becoming our flesh and blood. And we feel that breath tethering us, inhaling and exhaling. And let us return completely by taking our 3 deep breaths quickly and opening our eyes in a third one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time and exhale quickly as we open our eyes together. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you can feel that root, that strength that has come together and united, and that is also uniquely ours, but is connected to the roots underneath that are also part of the sky. We are blossoming and growing into the cosmos, How beautiful. What a great autumn message. What a great way to feel that autumn crispness as we become those trees that are without their leaves but waiting in anticipation. But until then, our understanding, our strength, and our courage, and our understanding of those roots. Let us take these and send them out, and I will send you on your way. I'm going to start with the one that I wrote for myself, and then I add everyone's intentions to that flame, and together they come as if all of them were together in the flame, which I just love. And so I thank you for being here. There's Sue. Thank you, Sue and Kathleen, for joining, as always, here on the Zoom space. And perhaps you have joined us on the other spaces of YouTube. Let me check. Let me just check with y'all. And again, I may miss you, but if you're here, please like and subscribe, even if you're on the recorded version. I'm so happy to hear from you. Oh, wow, a lot of Halloween things happening, which is fun. All right, so I don't want to keep you waiting by looking too hard. But I'm grateful that you're here. Remember, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you are. I see Smiley is there and saying thumbs up. And Brandon Chan, hello. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Glad that you're always joining. And again, I will catch up with you again next week. It will be November, our first meditation for the November month. As I get healthier and healthier and I feel healthier and healthier, I'm grateful more than ever for these Wednesday evenings and for you. Have a beautiful autumn evening. Happy Halloween if you celebrated. Happy All Saints Day and All Souls Day coming up on Saturday and Sunday. I am grateful for you. I love you, and I bid you good